topic is about two people that I thought were, you know, salt of the earth, good people, but it turns out they're quite the inverse. And so it's Cerberus Rex. He's a paramedic, I think. He said he was a captain. And then Green SOULSUFI is, you know, well-regarded and well-respected behavioural analyst or whatever. Now, that's something, maybe it's jealousy with these people, but there's got to be a reason why they've sort of gone doing a Jekyll and Hyde scenario. And that's what I want to find out. I want to try and get to the bottom of actually what, as soon as I spot it, I'll fucking know it. I'll know exactly what it is. Both of these individuals sort of operate, so one's a Muslim, which is a false doctrine of religion, and the other guy's got something to do with the Masons. So they're a really interesting group thing. Now, I know the true spiritual story. I know all about enlightenment, know that journey fully. But this is really about why did these such nice human beings turn into fucking fair dinkum mongrels. And I'd be happy to go to any court because my name's Rob Beasley and I've been persecuted by these individuals. And they live in America, so I don't know how I can set up a legal position, but I'd like to take a legal action against these dudes for the harm that they brought to me and my family. Now, having said that, it's not a matter of persecuting these individuals. They've got fucking wrong thinking. There's some basis of wrong thinking. Once that's corrected, they'll be good to go again and successful members of society. But they need a right kick up the arse and they need to be held accountable for the actions they've taken. I just today want to find out exactly why the problem exists, because I think it'll be a great learning curve for humanity. That's how big this show is today. All right, so I think we're ready to go. Now, I usually at this point do some running around stuff. It goes quiet for a bit. It's only me trying to get people in because you've got to remember these people are confronting lies and egos, and that's not something that people typically warm to and come in and tackle. All right, good. Glad we've done that. That was good. So I'll put that there. I'll come over here. Oh, hello, viewer. Whoever you are, probably fucking one of the trolls. So this hangout, yeah, it's about CERBERUS and Green SOULSUFI, the smiling assassins. Indeed. And what they are is very, very, very naughty boys to the max. They come across, it's the ultimate sort of fucking Jekyll and Hyde story. So what I'm trying to do is just try to see if I can find them and get them into the room, educate them on their behaviours, and find out why they do what they do. Now, there should be a link if you want to pop into the room. on the events page. Please yourself. So it'll be a little bit quiet for the minute until someone turns up, or they might turn it up all, so then I'll just kick it off again tomorrow. Oh, hello, viewer. Not a lot happening at the minute, so apologies for that. Links at the bottom of the YouTube page, view page, if you wish to come in. Oh, he's finally coming. Benny! Benny! Hello. How are you? Nothing. So they must have cut me. They've been running a campaign, right? I've just worked out, based on, and you were actually in it too. You're tired, Rob. Have a rest, Rob. This, Rob. That, Rob. You need a mother, not a brother. No, I could though. But what that's about? Oh, yeah, oh yeah, I could because he'd like it. You know, he's missing his chess buddy who was John May. So I found out this today. And this is this thing, you know, with the egoic people, right? It's always about them. I haven't played chess for ages, and I've never played it much at all. But I reckon I could pick it up and work it out. No, I'm not saying that, but, you know, if I get bored, I'm going to piss off. What I'm saying, I guess, is mind games. Very good, Benny. That's you being ahead of me. That's an interesting thing you got going on there. Although in that case, right, that was coming from same mind, not predictions. As soon as you fucking said it, you thought, fucking hell, I've got better cover this angle than that angle, because he'll just say, and as predicted. So profit Benny. Yeah, well, pretty much. Yeah, so what games? Scrabble? No. I don't like fucking games, Benny. They're fucking, this is more fun. I like being in the game. Golf? Yeah, I did play pool and golf, and I didn't mind golf. Tennis, I played tennis. Fishing? Basketball, fishing. I've done all those things, and I enjoyed every one of them. And I wasn't too bad either. Yeah, actually, that's good advice, Benny, because with this cancer scare, so yeah, that's right. I knew when you put it up there what you're up to, right? But what this topic, right? This topic you're talking about, the bad dudes ran a campaign on health. You know, we need to care for Rob. We need to do this for Rob. Well, if I've got fucking cancer, I want to get as much done as possible, right? So that's my agenda. And fuck the health. You know, health is, you know, if there's a long-term prognosis. There's something else that's changed in the body, which is, you know, out of norm. So, and it's relating. Yeah, nah, Benny, like I've got lots and lots of things to do, and I've got to move really quickly. So it's happening. I've healed Renee, healed Holy Moly, and I mean really healed them. Sort of half and half on down. He's got information on board, but I think he's still resisting. So I'm going to have to give him one more big kick in the nuts, and that should be good for him. I think I'm getting into Winston. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But, you know, he'll come around. What I'll do is I'll fucking see, I've got the suicide threat, right? And it's quite real. Do you remember, did you ever hear of Javert? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Good show, that. I saw it a couple of times. Love it. But Javert, right, is what these pricks are. You know, the real stubborn, the bulldog, the Frank Green, the CERBERUS. You know, so what I do is I tell them this story, because honestly, I tell you, if I were to die without them sort of reconciling with me, then they're very much at risk of the severe outcome, because yeah, so you agree, you understand that? I mean, real, it's fucking real. So I tell them, my hands are clean, I don't have to do anything, and I can drop the bullshit thing I did with Trial Olin, so he's in the same boat. And, you know, I think once one or two of those guys flip over, then the rest will flip over, and I think, hey, so do you chat with Renee? Not much. Why? Because she didn't need it. Yeah. Oh, okay. So where are you at with Sugar? She's top of the list at the moment. Okay, good. No. The first one's right. See, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, beautiful, Benny. Because that's what I've been doing. Well, perhaps you've been listening, right? I tell them all I'm God. And then, whilst they're chuckling, I say, "You're God." so they can't pin me for fucking, you know, being nutty as fruitcake on, you know, walking around saying I'm God or I'm Jesus, you know, the Messiah complex. So they sort of go ha 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 ha, and then I throw in, "Well, you're God," and then they go, Hey, Bulldog's got a fucking funny laugh, isn't he? No, I haven't. No. Don't worry about it. Not interested at the minute. Ad blocker. All right, hang on. I'll just, you know, over here.
Just got to take this as a removal. Uninstall it.
Just install it. Chrome. Oh, okay. Well, this was ad block plus, you say.
Install.
Well, it's got here install for Chrome. All right.
You just have to install that program, I told you.
So it's installed. It just install. Cool. That way it will also. So I don't have to touch it now. Just go. Okay. All right. Oh, fucking hell! You're answering and I'm asking. Stop it. No, don't stop it.
That recipe, mate. Microsoft stuff.
Yeah, so Sugar's number one priority. She won't come to me, you know, to have a chat, and I really feel I need to. You know, us. I just want to get some things sorted because I have to have it prepared for the Mark scenario. No, fucking no way. No way. Worst thing ever. Worst thing ever. No. Worst thing ever. Absolutely. Fence sitting it. Fucking destroys lives, fence sitting. She's got to come and get engaged. I'll help her. I'll, you know, nurse her all the way through it, right? I will. I'll be there. And she'll come out really strong. Promise. You should know that anyway, fucking Benny. Do you think she's right in getting away from the drama? Yeah, your opinion. Getting away from the drama. Come on. Nah, you're wrong. 100% wrong. If we did that, she would slip back from where I've got her. I had her nearly at enlightened state. If we let her run away, you have to, you Benny should know that we have to, as humans, be able to be captains of our own ship. That's the best position. Yeah? Yeah, yeah. And that's what I want. I want to make her captain of her own ship. And the way she does that is kick this fucking Mark in the nuts. Fucking hard. And I'll help her. I'll have the baseball bat. Fucking hit him on the head as he goes down. And, you know, here's the other aspect. What, cable TV? Nah. Oh, hang on, what is it? No, not Foxtel. So over here it's called Foxtel and some other thing. Oh, so we got the free to air, so we don't have to pay. And we've got how many channels, love?
Oh, I don't know, quite a few.
Quite a few, enough, you know, more than enough. You know, I don't know, 20, 25, 40, 30, 60, 70. Enough. I mean, and over here in Australia, right, it's overloaded with ads. So the whole TV concept is fucked up. Now, Benny, I was a bit sexy with the girls today. Yeah, okay. okay. Don't care. Do you watch a lot of TV? With well then what are you talking about it for? What do you got it for? So you're just showing off. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, get rid of it. Save it. Well, wouldn't it cost you dough? Money? Yeah, but wouldn't it cost, what's that, $96? Yeah, well, why don't you get rid of it? Oh, yeah. Why don't you get rid of it? Yeah. Why don't you get rid of it? Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. The sort of new stuff. Yeah. Yeah, well, they sort of fucking get you because there are a few things you want. So to get those things, you know, you have to buy the fucking, you know, the lot. Oh, did you? What did you think? It was, wasn't it? But I reckon if I wanted to, I could have, you know, I could have. That's right. Well, no, hey, I meant that. True. That was true emotion. But, you know, it was put in the context of the sexy bits, but it's not sexy sort of, oh, well. The fine line between pleasure and pain. No, I don't think so. Or maybe. But it doesn't matter. These are the things you've got to do, right? But save the world. You just got to get it done. So yeah, we can't. You know, there's fucking only one rule. What rule is it? Rob's rules. No, actually, what I'm doing now, God's house, Jesus's rules. Just to fucking get up their nose. Yeah, that's right. And then, did you see Holy Moly? Holy Moly affair? No. Well, that yeah, because I think I put it live. Let me check. On YouTube. It's on the Joseph B channel. This Joseph B name has got them all fucking scratching their heads. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what though, Benny, they're it's powerful stuff. It really is, truly. Yeah, he's coming along, isn't he? Although you got to keep an eye on him. He needs a little bit of work, that dude. So, hey, did you see the name of this hangout? Did you see it? Okay, it's hang on, it's CERBERUS. Probably. He's welcome, but he's got to be watched like a hawk. No, I didn't. Hang on, mine is. Then you do yours. CERBERUS and Green, SOULSUFI, the Smiling Assassins. Peace be, lad, right? And then he moves on to say Rob. Okay, I'll roll the videotape. So if I go here, bugger off. Go here. Smiling Assassins. Crazy laugh. Never laughed so much in all my born days. Now we go here. My channel. CERBERUS, Jesus, CERBERUS, Day of Reckoning. I think it's the Day of Reckoning one. Because they start off with one. I had a lovely night's sleep. Raring to go another day. Now that announcement, right? So it's always.
Why is that so interesting for you?
Oh, sexy.
I am really careful about the word love because people throw it around.
No. Yes or no?
I love you in a
No. Yes or no?
It might be a filial sort of way.
Yes or no? Come on. Yes or no? Make a decision. Get off the fucking thing.
I agape you.
What?
I agape you.
What's that mean?
It's brotherly love / charity. A love for man.
You love me, right? That's
yes.
The answer.
Yes,
that's
but
well,
this word gets destroyed.
Wait. It's an important thing I want to tell you. In reality, right? Reality is absolute, and it's a binary thing. So there's either fucking yes or there's either fucking no. If someone gives you any other answer, then there's a hidden agenda, and it'll tie back to the ego.
Can I tell you why I am hesitant?
No, not really, because I know that you actually do love
me. I just know that word gets thrown around. Like, I love cupcakes.
Wait. You know love. I know you know love because you made a commitment. So you have a sexuality that's judged by others as ambiguous. But even because of that, you still fell in love with a man. You've been together for 14 years. So we know from that, excuse me, we know from that experience that you actually know what love is.
Yes.
Yeah, so because you know that, you either answer yes or no, right, about whether you love me.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. I love you. So we're good to go. Right, now, but no sex, please. My wife won't permit it.
I wasn't offering. No offense.
No, that's all right. Well, I don't know. Perhaps on a cold, lonely night. Now, I tell you. So I'm really learning a lot about you, which tells me of your authenticity as a human being. So in summary, so far, what we've got. So the problem's not you, Holly. Excuse me. The problem is the bullshit story that's fabricated in the large. Pardon me. So what we've got so far is that you identify authentically a different sexual context than the norm. Now you got to remember me, Holly. I'm not in the norm either. Would you think that I'm accurate in saying that?
Are we talking about just the way you think, or you as your lifestyle, or?
Holly.
I don't know your sexuality.
Oh, get off the sex.
Yeah. Oh, Holly, I'm just confused.
I know you're not, love. Now, Holly, do you think I'm the norm, the normal population?
No, you seem very different.
Okay. Do you think you're the norm?
I think I'm bizarre.
No. You're a lovely human being. I'm finding out about you. I'm learning stuff about you that, well, I kind of knew there was something about you, but I couldn't fucking work it out. But now I'm working it out very explicitly. So what we find, so you get to puberty, you're authentic in that situation. You come along at an early age and you make a commitment. Then you go along a bit further. So it's bisexual, isn't it?
Yes, but it's a sliding scale, right? So some people can go in the middle.
No sliding scale.
That's pretty proven that the sliding scale. Look at the science behind it.
No, fuck that. For today, it's my way. Right, so you're bisexual, yes or no?
Yes.
Today, still bisexual? Still have the feeling both ways?
Yes.
You're a greedy guts.
I'm a what?
A greedy guts. You've got a larger buffet to feast on.
Oh, well, I don't think about it that way because, attraction happens that way. I'm picky about who.
Okay. So the question then becomes, and remember we're live, so if you don't want to answer this one, don't, but I'm curious. So firstly, your hubby's fine, right? With everything?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Are you sexually active with other partners?
No.
Okay. When did that stop?
With other partners? As soon as I was married, I've only been with one person.
Cool. So that's really impressive. I really, really impressive.
No, I've slept with one person my entire life. Like I'm an absolute prude. No, I mean, when I made the commitment, I really made a commitment. Like I didn't just say, oh, whatever.
That's true love. That's what you do with true love's in the mix, and it enriches your life. Would you think? Good life.
Sorry. Sorry, I have a lot of sinus drainage down my throat. Yeah, it's been good. There's been rough patches here and there, but it's been good. I think everybody goes through seasons up and down.
Well, hang on, Holly, hang on. Enlightened people don't. There's no fucking ups, no downs. We live the perfect.
You don't have seasons? Like you never lost a child or I don't know, some sort of grief in your life?
No. When we grieve, we do it authentically and we do it quickly and we move on.
I've heard that grief doesn't have a time limit.
Not for us.
How long would you say?
Now, Benny, am I right with the grieving for you? Is that the same for you, or? Yeah, okay. So for me, it's short and sharp, and it's accurate and authentic, and then bang, back on the light. No fucking around.
Like I without getting into too personal details, but like think of your most grievous moment. How long did it take you to get over that?
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
That's true too. And as a good mate, and he committed suicide. And it was just raw emotions for that, just that short amount of time, and then boom, done. Yeah, you shed the tears, right? You let them flow authentically, because see, we know who we are. We also accept reality for what it is, and so just allow the emotions to do their magic, and then bang, get on with it, get on with life. Because holy, we only get one life, I promise you. There's no fucking coming back.
I mean, I try to reel in my feels, but I gotta tell you that, like,
hang on. Wait, Holly. What did you say? You reel them in?
Yeah, I try to reel in my feels to be a functional human being.
No. You let your feelings flow.
For 5 minutes.
Well, whatever it takes. But if you're sad and in that moment and the tears of sorrow, authentic tears of sorrow occur, you just let them run their race. And you'll find it's like magic. Right? If you contain things, you're fucked with yourself. Now there's an interesting concept for a heterosexual lady. Hang on. Bisexual lady. Yeah, fucking with yourself. Okay. I get a bit cheeky. But hey, do you know my friend Benny?
Yeah.
I'm not going to play this bit. No. He's exactly like this when you get to talk to him. It's like we're operating out of one head. Unbelievable it is. So where do we get to? So we've got sexuality, authenticity, state. So how does that work in your life? Does that mean you see a girl and you fancy her, but you don't act upon it?
Yeah, I think fancying is just part of biology, right? So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love.
So just because it goes the other way too. I mean, your partner doesn't just suddenly stop going, "Oh, this person's attractive," or when you see a movie, you don't suddenly just stop going, "Oh, this movie star's attractive," or whatever.
Okay. Got it. So that sounds all good. So now partnership, blah blah blah. I think we're good to go. There's the religious context. It's sort of bullshit. There is a position. It is the Jesus story. It is absolute, and it is 100% accurate. All right, Holly, that's all I wanted to say. So over to you.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why I brought this up in this community a long time ago, before you came around and saw, was because
Holly. You and I are good now. We love each other, right? So if there's fucking guilt, or just let that shit go completely.
Can I explain something about myself?
Absolutely.
So the reason why I brought up sexuality ever in this community was because I found that other Christians hurt other people over it. And because I decided to tell my story, there was actually a precise reason. It was because of people like me. And the reason why I did that was at great risk to myself, to be honest, because a lot of Christians now reject me because of this. But the reason why I did.
Holly, got it. Okay, you did the right thing. So you're not sitting on the fence. That's the right thing. But the problem is the community that you're opposing is fucking large. Like, so the one I'm opposing is probably 98% of the world's population, and my group are only in the 2%. So, but I hold that you do the right thing. Our group, sorry, our group. Sorry, our group. But do you remember the Jesus thing about the Pharisees and scholars? It just ended with, as for you, be gentle as doves and sly, I think sly as snakes or something.
Mhm.
Something. Yeah, so that advises, you know, the pigs with throwing
Pearls.
Hey?
The pigs and pearls.
Yeah, that sort of thing. So it's that. So all I'd say to you is good work, but work cleverly. You know, work cleverly. Now me, I'm in an alpha state, which means I just go fucking 100 miles an hour and knock everything over. I don't give a fuck anymore. I've had enough of trying to play soft shoe shuffles. So that, like Benny does, that's me. So I just want to go ahead.
I just wanted to share because I shared my story. I had a person message me saying, I just want you to know that like I was going to kill myself over this, and so for me it was worth taking the shot and worth having you over it.
Absolutely. See, this is what happens when we fucking get off the fence. We impact people's lives. In my bullying case, fucking 4 or 5 people that had the capacity, they knew the circumstances, didn't get off the fence, and I fucking suffered greatly for it. Absolutely greatly. So it's really, really important that we get off the fence and say, fuck you. Just an asshole. Stop it. Because you're actually doing a favour to the person that's being an asshole. You're holding the mirror of truth up to them. What happens when you do that? You put them on the path to enlightenment. Bingo. So, yes, Ollie. Yes, Tolly. Yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
So I didn't want you to think that I was like out of control or something where it was just like, oh, I'm going to jump off a bridge over this or anything like that, because that's not exactly how it went. And so I know that you were given information, and then I got teased about, and the teasing bothered me because I've been put down my entire life over this. I've had to sit and talk to people.
Holly, never again. From this day forward, no one will put you down, because if they do, you'll kick them in the nuts. Or you'll just go somewhere else.
So anyway, yeah, so that's why it bothered me. It wasn't that I don't have some understanding of myself. I'm pretty introspective.
Yeah, no, you read on yourself extremely accurate, I think. And, you know, in a better world when people didn't have bullshit ideas in their head, you know, but you see how it fucks with your life, you know, it's like a fucking itch, and it's wrong. It's totally wrong. So part of my journey is actually to make corrections, because I know pretty much the whole story about every fucking thing. And so the journey is to try, I don't know whether I succeed or not, but is to really re-educate people and say, fucking mind your own business and stop having wrong ideas that can't be proved. Yep, Holly.
Oh,
Holly,
just chilling out.
Holly, who do you love?
I love Jesus.
Okay, that's good. And?
I love my fellow man.
And?
I love Renee.
And?
I love Jello.
And?
I love sugar.
And?
I love you, Rob.
Oh, thank you. I love you too. Okay.
Well, Nate.
What's the matter? What?
I can't understand your what? What, dumbass?
I love this dude right here. I'm feeling very lovey today. It could be the drugs I'm on. I'm not sure.
Yeah, all right. Well, remember though, love first, sex second. Yeah. Well, that's what I reckon anyway.
And third.
What? You greedy? You want some? All right. And well, have you got anything else at all?
No, not today. I'm pretty chill.
All right. Okay. Well, and I did say that to Renee, because Renee was first, right? She was my virgin.
She's a cool chick, isn't she? She's actually quite a compassionate person if you get to know her.
Absolutely, absolutely. She's really good, and she's, she really impressed me, and likewise you did too. So I just want to say thank you, ladies, because it was very important for me to actually have this sort of breakthrough.
Yeah, I'm tired of the brawls. I feel like it's meaningless.
Well, the thing is, and actually, you'll have to come along to one of our enlightened people's parties, because you'll find that there's a better way to conduct yourself on the internet and just have an absolute ball just experiencing the God. What this thing called God is. It's just an absolute delight.
How many people go to your enlightened parties?
Well, we've got about 20 in our posse, but the party will be about, maybe, depends on who's available. Because the thing about an enlightened person, they come and go as wherever they please.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously,
Gotcha.
I mean, it could be something that to, the broader population says, fuck, why did you miss that? Blah, blah, blah. We don't give a fuck. we go where the wind blows, sort of stuff. Now, Holly, one last offer. So if you want to spend some more time with me privately, so off air, just talking about anything that you want to talk about, or you're curious about my take on spirituality, or who is this guy called Jesus, and you want to bring your partner along, all that sort of stuff, just let me know. Because you two ladies were first, so you get #1 priority.
I appreciate that offer. I don't know if I'll take it up, but I'll definitely think about it.
No, I understand. I'm sort of, to me, you seem pretty much on the ball, and all you needed perhaps was a cuddle of support, so that's all.
Okay, well, thanks for talking. I'm going to head out now, so.
Okay, alligator, see ya.
See ya.
Yeah, so that was that one, Penny. Went well, didn't it, eh? So dealt with a whole range of issues, whole range of stuff. Yeah, very, very well. And, you should have seen me working down, but you see how you got to take absolute control, because if you let them fucking go off on their tangents, they just go off into bullshit land, excuseless land, rah, 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 rah. So I don't permit that at all now. And if they don't like that, then I fuck them off. And that's the naughty corner, putting them in the naughty corner. So it makes it more efficient, get through the whole process a lot quicker. Now, when she walks out, the wheels might spin, and I don't know how much of that's stuck. It always looks good, but the proof's in the pudding, the next couple of days. But, I think we're on to something, I think we're on to something. All right, what now? What now? 3 viewers, no big deal. Probably bloody bad people. Yeah? Is that so? Call it a night? Yeah, done. Catch you tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel. Thanks, Benny. Thanks, Benny. Thanks, Benny. Benny. See ya. Thank you, dude.